guys, Jared with JTech here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the iPad Air. We're going to do a quick unboxing, compare it to the iPad 2, and afterwards we'll get a few pictures and you can kind of get an idea of the difference in size and form factor here, so stay tuned. Alright, here it is. This is what you guys came to watch the video for, the new iPad Air. I did pick up the 16GB Wi-Fi only white version or silver version, whichever you want to call it. This does also come in the black or slate or space gray that they had also advertised. So a couple things about this. This will come in a 16GB, 32, 64, and 128GB. Each step up in space is going to add $100 to it. Let's get our trusty butter knife here and open this up. It's always pretty exciting getting this wrapper off. It's a pretty familiar sound to quite a few people. Also in the 4G LTE, this will come in the 16 to 128GB. Again, starting at $629 and going up once again at the $100 for each step up in space. So as you can see right off the bat out of the box, this does resemble the iPad mini quite a bit with that thin bezel on the sides, a little bit thicker on the top and the bottom. Let's go ahead and move that to the side for a minute. Now to come with this, you get the usual power brick. That did come with the iPad 2, 3, 4, and the newest iPad mini here. You do have the prongs that you can pull off of there and switch if you're going to be traveling outside of the United States. Those do pull out and plug right into the wall. You also plug your USB to Lightning cable in there. We'll take a look at that in a second. Next up, we got the information booklet here. It comes with a little card that has the layout of the buttons. It's pretty basic, not a lot that comes with it. Some of the legal stuff, and of course your iPad stickers. Now, beyond that is the cord I'd mentioned before. If you have an iPhone 5, 5S, 5C, iPad mini, iPad 4, then you're going to have this cord already, and this would be a backup for you, unless, of course, you've sold your previous to pick this guy up. Now, with the screen, it does still come at the 9.7 inch. It's an LED backlit with IPS technology. The resolution comes in at 2048 by 1536. That's 264 pixels per inch. That's double of the iPad 2. So if you're stepping up from the iPad 2 that we'll take a look at here in just a second, it's a pretty good upgrade for you. On the back side, you do have the camera. That's going to come in at 5 megapixel photos, 1080p video, and on the front time you've got the new FaceTime camera with backside illumination, 1.2 megapixel photos, and that will record 720 HD video for those nice FaceTime moments with family or friends. And right off the bat, this does feel really nice in the hands. Nice and light. Comes in at 1 pound. I believe the old last generation iPad came in at about 1.5 pounds or so. So big savings in weight here. It's definitely noticeable. The size and the shape of the body itself is definitely slimmer. You do have these stereo speakers on the bottom now. That's definitely an upgrade. I did notice a nice improvement over my wife's iPad 2. I'm pretty sure that the speakers in the iPad 2 are pretty similar to the iPad 3 and 4, so not a big change with those, but with the newest one, it's a definite upgrade. Nice sound, rich, full, and to me also definitely seems to have a little bit more bass. So we'll go ahead and turn it on here. It does have a nice bit of brightness to it. It can get, to me, it seems a little bit brighter than the iPad 2. I'm not sure on the 3 and 4 as I have not owned those. Now, with the new iPad and the way that's shaped, those thinner bezels, it is palmable. I have rather larger hands, so it might not be doable for some people, but for me, I could do it. It's not that comfortable, but it is definitely better than before. So, bonjour, slide it open, and that's about it for the startup. Now, I was playing Asphalt 8 with this, and I was pretty impressed. The graphics on it were quite nice. Smooth, lots of detail. Now, I do have that game on my Galaxy S4 also. And even though, you know, obviously the screen's larger on this, I was more impressed with the graphics. There seemed to be more detail involved with it. So games are definitely a plus. So as you can see right here, we have it right next to the iPad 2. You can definitely notice that thinner bezel on the sides as opposed to the iPad 2. We'll do a quick speed test here. This isn't really a comparison as far as speed goes, but that's speed test. And we'll Google speed test. So it did open the application a little bit quicker on the iPad Air. And most of that speed is going to come from that new A7 chip with the 64-bit structure and the M7 motion processor. That is a coprocessor. So overall, I was pretty happy with this. It's a definite upgrade. And another thing that's nice about it is it does have Siri, just like the iPad mini, which the iPad 2 does not and never will. So basically that's it, guys, for me. Leave any comments, questions you have down below, and I will catch you guys next time.